Okay.
All right, we are recording.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
since this is going to be some content for both of us, tell the people who you are.
All right. So I am Josh Minico. I live in a little town called Chapin, just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. I am a real estate agent. I also handle marketing for a local chiropractic office and looking to expand my digital marketing business as well nationwide with Mr. Bryce Vance over here.
What's going on? And you guys should know me. I'm Bryce with Funnel Driven, as well as Chimera Marketing, Chimera Development, and the Email Secret, all subsidiaries of the same company. But we are going to go on and do a little bit of ad optimization. We're going to start this a little different, Josh. So I'm going to show you the ad copy kind of variant and targeting that we used in Chapin. That test that I did got 7 leads for like $3.11 a piece. That's the one you were taking advantage of for a little bit before we went over and you were doing your own thing after your engagement set for your intro to kind of the thought process of IVD. And then we're going to alter your copy, make sure that it's working, because I know you've got some expense issues on that currently. It's not converting at a good price. So we're going to start with me screen sharing, and I'm just going to show you, and then we're going to go to you screen sharing and doing the changes. Fair enough?
Okay. Yep.
All right. Let me get this guy rocking and rolling here as soon as I figure out how to screen share. There it is. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So you see these are off. I turned them off manually. But these were the 2 that were in Chapin, and you'll see that we got 7 leads on the first one, 2 leads on the second, total of 9 leads, and we spent $3.11 per lead, and total spend was $27.98.
Yep, that's a lot better than what I was
getting. Pretty good CTR to conversion, because we only had a total of 39 link clicks, and we got 9 leads. So
right.
It's like a 25% conversion from cold.
It's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Now, we're going to go through, and I'm just going to show you these. Comfortable with that?
Yep.
And then what we're going to do is basically kind of replicate it on your side. So this turned orange, by the way, because we don't have it optimized for conversions on this pixel anymore since I shut the pages down. But that dot is green when it's live, so it'll be green on yours because that's the way that your opt is set. And then we're going to go through pretty straightforward, mid-of-the-road audience definition here. We're doing direct daily budget, $5 per. You can set it however high you want, just like anything. You can, if you really want to spend $100 a day, you could potentially get 23 leads a day. But we used a pretty straightforward targeting metric based off of your prior engagement. So you know how we did the engagement with your page first, and then we kind of tested the waters, knew that people cared, right? This new copy, we just did 50 miles plus in Chapin, full age variant because we've got to be in the special ad category. And then we did some detailed targeting, but pretty straightforward. We did new job, first-time home buyer grant, for sale by owner, agent directory, realtor.com, Redfin, Trulia Real Estate, and Zillow as your general interest space. See that?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we left it at automatic placements. Realistically, we could probably boost its conversions if we edited the placements and pick and chose, but just for the sake of quick and easy, like raw and real relevant stuff here, we're going to leave it at automatic right now. And then once it does its learn, then we'll go and edit it just to make sure that the same results that we got for you, you can get for yourself. Fair enough?
Right.
And then we did optimization for conversion as kind of the basis with 7 days click, 1 day view. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then the first one, this copy is pretty similar to what you're using. We used a community page. I don't know if you set yours up yet. I know you're using your business page. But we used a community generated page here that we've used for a lot of tests as well as a set of clients in the past. And then we did pretty static image sets on these. But this is the basis of this particular lead ad. So we're looking for 19 eligible people, our rent to homeowner incentive program, information about special rates, bonuses that may be available, and then just a simple verbal call to action, quick quiz they have to do, set up a free call, and then a scarcity statement with pretty much a straightforward description just for the meta tag. And then we're using on this phone site that this ad is going to, if my internet would work. And it just basically reverberates the same information that was in the copy of the ad. So we've got the same basic headline, same type of image set, same call to action, 19 eligible people, fill out 60-second survey, don't delay, privacy policy link, term of use link, information, and then a call to action. So to learn more takes them straight to the survey. The survey is pretty straightforward: name, phone, email, address, style of home, bed and bath, move-in date, desired budget, any additional information they have, and then a schedule for best time to call. And then when they fill that out, they click this little beautiful yellowy orange button. They get sent to a thank you page that reverberates, hey, check your email or your text to make sure that you've got the confirmation. If you don't, please call us here. And that direct call to action to your email, as well as any phone number that you can put in there is what we're going to be doing. Mm-hmm. And then once again, privacy policy linkage just to stay compliant. Make sense?
Right. Yep.
All right. Now in here, you'll notice we did standard pixelation, standard learn more call to action. We didn't need to get super fancy on it. And then the second version of this copy, you'll see is pretty much the same. Different image. That was basically the only change there. We're still going to 19 people. We had a little bit of a spacing change, a little bit of a description change, same URL, same CTA, same pixelation. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Could I ask you about the psychology behind 19?
19 is just an offshoot number, just like how $37 sounds better than 39. 19 sounds better than 20. 25 is a little too round and, for lack of a better term, complacent with standardized psychology. Right. It's a pattern interrupt in the copy more than anything else. Okay. So when we're talking about what's uniform, and we're talking about what kind of numbers to utilize for both adding a small portion of scarcity, but additionally also trying to get conversions, it's all about appeasing that emotional side more than the logistics side of things. And if somebody's like, oh, there's 50 spots open. Well, first off, it's a round number. It sounds too good, right? You see it all the time. Right. Two, it doesn't add a small enough number for somebody to really want to take action right away. Mm-hmm. So going to a smaller number that adds a little bit of scarcity of, oh shit, there might only be like 19 spots. Let's at least find out. And have people adds that ability. It's why you see all the time, like hell, you can go to Best Buy and you'll see their new yellow sticker saying deal of the month or deal of the day. And it's like 5 cents different from what the actual retail price is. Mm-hmm. They just changed it from like $50 to like $49.95. It's that same psychological effect.
Right. Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Any other questions, sir?
Nope. Good.
All right. Now, just to let you know, this same type of system and copy also works in Boise, where I'm from. So it's not just a, once again, same thing. Since it's off, we changed the pixel. But it's not just a location basis item. It works anywhere that you're using a community sector, a little bit of geo-marking, and then little bit of targeting after your engagement set. Same kind of optimization. And the copy works pretty much anywhere. Mm-hmm. You just have to have a good landing page that follows up with it. And you just kind of want it to reverberate. And there are different ways to do this. This isn't the only copy that works for real estate.
Sure.
This just happened to be the new test, so we wanted to run that through and make sure that it worked. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go ahead, and I'm going to hop off of screen share, and I'm going to let you hop on screen share. And then we're going to do basically a sort of duplication of that over to your end to optimize what you've got going on after reviewing what you have.
Okay.
Take her away.
All right. So there we go. Waiting for that top bar to go away. Okay. So ads manager. Let's get back to campaigns. Are we going to create a whole new one, or do you want to just edit a current one?
We can do either, as long as we're not making more than like a 15% change on a current existing one. It shouldn't super affect Facebook's algorithm, but if you feel safer, you can just hit duplicate, and we'll edit the duplicate, and then you can shut off the old one.
Okay, because this $66 per lead, that's crappy.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not where we want to be there.
No, so we may not need to worry about the 15% on that one there, champ. And then this one too, $73 a lead.
You're going the wrong way, Josh. You're going the wrong way.
I'm telling you, my chiropractic ones aren't as bad.
$24.88, not bad. Depends on kind of the offer that you have there. If it's just like a free adjustment and there's no actual sale or cross sell there, we'd want to get that number significantly down. But if they're doing like traction, which is like $1,000 a week or a month, depending where you're at, $25 for a potential client's not bad.
Right. Okay, so we'll go in here. We're going to edit this one.
The one that's just a little bit worse.
Yeah. Regardless, they're both terrible. So I definitely don't want to be selling out $73 if I can help it.
You're telling me that's not what you were going for, huh?
That's not what I was going for. Okay. So, and we did have two separate ones here.
Perfect. Well, let's start with this ad set side.
Yep. So we've got.
And then when it loads.
Okay.
You don't have any activity in your pixel for the last 7 days. Okay.
That's going to be about accurate.
That should turn green once you get activity on it. If not, we'll have to do the view pixel and do a test event. But it was previously set up because you did have that fire, so it did track. So it should work itself out. If it doesn't, just let me know.
Yeah, it should be fine. So once we get this this creative stuff down and get it targeted right, it should be much better. So we'll keep it at $5 a day.
Okay.
And then I mean, we can.
I always do just run ongoing. You can set an end date. I always select ongoing because I can just manually turn it off if I don't want it. But if it's performing, why not keep it going?
Yeah, and in all honesty, I mean, this would be good for people that don't watch this all the time, and I'm pretty much on it every day. So, okay, so we did have the special ad audience, that US 1% that liked my page. We need to
your
go
lookalike.
that.
Because you've got kind of a situation with poor current conversions, we're going to go back to kind of the basics on here and kind of replicate the basis of what worked on the new test with the new policy changes for Facebook. So go ahead and remove that. We can put that in another engagement one because that's where that came from. It was just an engagement ad. But for this, since we're doing direct CTAs, let's remove that and let's go back to the basis here. Okay. So we're going to do South Carolina plus 50 miles. That's perfect for Chapin. Ages, we have some restrictions. You can't change that because it's a special ad category.
Okay. So homes.com, we need to do a couple of different things in here.
Yeah, now to make this easiest, I'm going to open up, at least I'm going to try to do this.
All right.
Aha, let me do the side to side.
Oh, yeah, that works.
So I'm just going to have you basically copy the basis of the targeting that worked in your area and take it from there. So add set. Now for your targeting, what worked really well for you in that area was the demographic life event new job.
Okay.
Oh, and of course, it didn't show up on your end. That's lovely.
Is that something that you have access to that I wouldn't?
No, you should have the same access to it. It's just Facebook's targeting. So let's just skip that one for now. Do you have first-time home buyer grant in your ad category?
Yeah. First time.
It may be because we try to test on special ad category and non-special ad category. That might be why.
Okay.
You've got first-time home buyer grant, so add that in.
Okay.
And you can put in first-time home buyer if you want and place a new job. And then we did for sale by owner.
Now this is just first time buyer in general. Is that something that we want to target?
If you're going to be using this as a potential buyer ad and you're comfortable dealing with first-time buyers, yeah, you can. If that's not part of your ideal, then no.
I guess my question is, does first time buyer actually mean real estate buyer, or is it some kind of other buyer?
Well, it should give you an interest there, but technically speaking, because Facebook isn't perfect and it is an algorithm, there is some wiggle room where it wouldn't necessarily be housing related, even though it's in the housing category.
Okay, because I don't see
if that's going to be a deterrent or not is really kind of here or there.
Okay, well we'll do that. I guess if it's showing up in there and we're in that special housing category, then that
it
is
should
what
be related. That's
okay,
correct.
I got it. Okay. All right.
Facebook has gotten real good at restricting what it doesn't want us to see in categories. So
yeah,
as long as we're to believe that Facebook is doing their job properly, it should.
Now we do have those available for jobs, job hunting,
now,
job interview, entry level job.
Yep, we didn't use any of those. So we want to go in and do for sale by owner, and then we want to start targeting the actual interests that are real estate or realtor space oriented,
Okay.
which was real estate agent directory.
Okay.
And then realtor.com.
Okay.
Redfin. And it didn't show up for you. And then truly a real estate in Zillow.
It's just showing me the premier agent.
Yep, so you don't need to put that category in then, if it doesn't show up for you.
Yeah.
Then we want to make sure that we have it optimized for conversions, and I just left it at 7 days click, 1 day view. It gave a good window for this particular ad.
Okay, so I've got the automatic placements, optimization and delivery. Oh yeah, we don't want landing page views. We want conversions. Okay.
Boom.
7-day click, 1-day view. Okay.
Yep.
When we
And
get
then
charged.
go to the copy.
Internet's going nice and slow.
CenturyLink?
No, Spectrum.
Oh, yeah. We've
About
got
Time Warner.
CenturyLink here, and it's it's that all-star slow speed that we expect.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. All right.
Now on the copy, what does your image look like?
I have that the carousel.
Now, did you create a community page yet?
No, I didn't yet.
Okay, you're going to get a better result from a community page than from your agent page, because it has, for whatever reason, people have this psychological trigger that says, oh, it's from a real estate agent, he's just trying to sell me shit. But if it's from a community page, they're like, oh, the community cares, even though it's the same result.
Right.
And I feel like most people probably recognize that, but they like it better from a community page.
Right. So do you want to take the time to make one really quickly?
Yeah, if you just open Facebook, just like the make a profile page on Facebook.
Yep. So manage pages, create a page, community or public figure.
Community or public figure, yep.
Yep.
And then now we got to name it something that reverberates kind of with your audience. So we can do, you're going to be using this for just the real estate side, is that correct?
Yep.
So the commonality here that we kind of want to stick to for the most part is going to be, we want to have the sectoring that has something to do with locality. So popular ones are local news in, and then your city name or your area name. You can do something family oriented like what we used, Family First. You can do exclusives. You can do like a community brand name. The easiest one to do is always going to be local based. So you can do like local news or local updates in chat.
Yeah, we'll try that out. News or updates? Let me think here.
And you get to, because this is going to go in group, we do have to give a shout out to Matt Smith for coming up with the local news branding, because it's his beautiful rock and roll copy that he decided to put in to kind of help the community, and it works really good.
Nice. Soon we'll all be drinking from skulls, right?
That's true. Matt has a challenge now. Now there's more than one person drinking from skulls here. I'm still fighting you, Matt, on the best hair thing, and I know Josh is too with his giant mane. Not just you, Josh. I also have a friend of mine who works with me named Josh that has like super majestic long hair.
like Danny, he's got the locks going.
Yep. Yeah, so if you made Danny like Native American, that's this Josh.
Nice. So in the category on this page, what do we put in there? Just
well, if you're going with the local news branding, it needs to be something community oriented for that. So you could do like news or updates or community brand or local or just not business. You can't have it like it's not a business page.
News and media website.
That'll work.
We'll just do that.
Now remember, your organic content that's going to be on here, if you utilize that category, also has to follow that methodology where here's your offer, right? And now we've got to encompass your offer in stuff that is valuable to your audience and can provide information that they wouldn't elsewhere get. So reposting blogs, articles, podcasts, YouTube videos, content that you find while just in your day-to-day into this page will help cultivate that and make sure that you create content that actually does follow that, and you're not being dishonest. You are providing local news and information. Just make sure that you follow that.
Okay. So we'll do this little guy.
Now, if you go to pexels.com, you can also get non-trademarked images that you can utilize. It's like Shutterstock, just another one.
Yeah, we can do Pexels. We'll see what they've got for sailboats, because that the sailboat is the town. I wouldn't say mascot, but they made a town logo, and that's what it's got in it, is a sailboat.
Okay.
People will relate to that.
I don't think I've ever been on a sailboat.
I can't say that I've ever been on one either.
Now, you can also use some of these images as like your banner, like the top piece that Facebook shows. You can do that
Ooh, this
too.
one's good. Yeah, why not?
Make sure you download a couple other ones that you can use for the banner and that you can post up in the page too.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of tall.
They don't all have to be sailboats, by the way.
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna take this one. Okay. All right, so let's go back in here. We'll do the profile picture in there, since that'll show up in our ad. We'll go with this one. And we'll just skip the cover photo for now.
Well, we'll need to put it on before we run an ad to this page. So.
Oh, are we? Okay. All right. We'll just skip
Yep. We're also going to have to post at least 3 things, ideally 5, and they can be like a quick just piece of copy. They can be an image. They can be a YouTube video. They can be a link to a blog with some information. We're going to post something to create a little bit of relevance there. So.
Okay. So we'll do a cover first. I'm gonna go back pixels. We'll just do a lake. We do not have mountains here, unfortunately, so that would not be appropriate.
Mountains wouldn't work if you don't have mountains, no.
No. So let's see.
Do you have beautiful little creek pond things with weeping willows? Because that's a gorgeous photo.
No. Let's see. Do this one here? Yeah, that might work. Let's see. They're gonna be like, where is that at? But at least it doesn't have mountains, so we're good there.
I want to know where that's at. That place looks awesome.
Right. Okay. So let's put that one in there. Okay. Cool.
And then do the add a button. And I always make the button just go to the landing page, just on a community page sector. You can also do contact you or message. Those work well too. It kind of depends on how your landing page is built. Since you're not just going to be using this for just lead ads, if you have a Calendly, do book with you and just link it to your Calendly, or use Facebook's booking tool. What was that? Did I lose you? Are you still there? Josh? I think you froze. Hello? Hello? Let's reach out to him on chat and see where he's at. Oh no! He disappeared! Well, let's get this thing off of side by side then. What is going on, everybody? It looks like we lost Josh here real quick, so this may have to resume on a second one if he doesn't hop back in real quick. I'm going to reach out to him on Facebook, and see what he's doing. As you can tell, this is real, raw, and relevant. We are not sugarcoating anything, and that is to make sure you guys have the best experience and the best information available to you guys. So, while we have this going on, tell me a little bit about, in comments, in conversation, etc., what we have going on here. And I have not heard back. Hopefully he gets on here in a second so that we can finish getting his stuff all rocking and rolling. Aha! There you are. What happened?
I have no idea. I just lost.
I was talking to myself over here.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, for whatever reason, I just lost internet connection.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, let me get you back.
This is clearly not an ad for Spectrum or CenturyLink. Nothing against them. They provide a service, but step your game up, guys. Really, we need faster internet. It's almost 2020.
I mean, come on. All right, so let's get back to where we were at here. Okay, so which were we talking about here? Book with me, contact me.
It depends how you want it set up. For now, just do contact because you can have organic conversations there.
Okay, and then just do you like to use send message?
I'm on Messenger pretty much all day, so it works for me. But I also like to utilize bots a lot too, so you can get to the point where you put in like a mini chat bot.
Right. So for now, we'll do messages until I can get some artificial intelligence in here.
Exactly.
Where would you like this button to send people? And we'll just stick with Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Now you may have to save that ad that we were working on as a draft because I don't know if your new page will show up in that little drop down quite yet. So you may have to save it as a draft and go back in it.
All right, now, let's see. Well, I hope it's saved because it didn't ask me to put it as a draft, so we'll find out. I guess.
Well, right now it's just sitting as a draft. If you look at your top right, it says review and publish.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You're,
So if you go back into it, oh, what did we do? What happened?
hang on. Let me get rid of some of these tabs up here. Maybe that's what's giving us trouble here.
Too much internet?
Guess.
Your page looks a lot like mine. I've got like hell. 1, 2, 3, 4 windows, if you count Zoom.
Right. Oh, and you know what? It'd probably help if I took I've got Illustrator and I've got Photoshop working at the same time in the background too. That probably is taking up some computer.
Nice. Alrighty.
Okay, so we took that one off, and then maybe this will help us a little bit. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and just close down Evernote.
I totally dropped the ball on something, and I have to apologize. Gladys, I was supposed to call you like half an hour ago, and completely forgot, so I will call you as soon as I can.
Sorry, Gladys.
All right. So
Okay.
let's wrap this up so that we can help Gladys too. Okay.
There we go. All right.
So we're gonna kind of skip ahead a step.
Okay.
But basically, let's get back to the ads, change the copy, and then once that's in review on that community page we just built, what I do, I open stuff. On that community page we just built, I want you to make sure that you go in and you post a couple things.
Okay.
Okay. Ow.
So we'll keep it on Josh Minico EXP for now.
Well, scroll up, see if it'll let us change that page.
Not yet.
Does it exist yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So what we're going to do to make it work in the time that we have, you can publish it here, right, with the new copy that we're going to put in there, and then duplicate it, and in the duplication, change the page to the new page you created, and then shut this one off. Okay?
Sounds good.
It's not the most elegant way to do it, but it'll work.
Whatever works, dude. All right, so then are we going to go down to the single image like you had?
You can run a carousel. I just did single image because it was easier.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll keep it single image. That's fine.
Yep. Now, on this particular one, we're looking for, we're going to use the copy that worked. Okay.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna go back to this split screen thing that we had going on. As I break Facebook Manager and it stops working the way I want it to, that's cool. There we go.
And connection is unstable again.
And now what we're going to type in, I'm just going to send this to you because it seems to have worked better. You have chat on Zoom open, I assume?
We're going to find out.
Maybe we'll find out. Zoom, do the thing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Think. Did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to send this to you. in 3 messages. The first one's the main copy.
Okay.
The second one's the headline. The third one's the description. And then what is your URL for your phone site?
Let's go back here.
And that's going to be what you put in. So
So this is renter to owner. I don't have one that has copy for renter to owner, so I'd have to make one.
do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make this easy for you. I've got a bunch of demo pages in here that have like no leads because I've never ran traffic to them. So
Fair enough. I'll steal a couple if you don't mind.
I think this is the one. Let me make sure.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's it. All right. I'm going to do the share funnel to you in your phone sites. And I accidentally opened up Skype. I didn't even know I had Skype. Look at that. There you go. Okay, so click the link, and then it's the share funnel. So you'll have to change the URL. Otherwise, it'll be like no more rentals and then some randomness. But
Where am I looking? In the chat? And then what? I'm sorry.
then it'll open up, and then you're going to hit, I think it's copy. See?
Copy website.
Change the URL to whatever you want, though.
Okay.
So like rent to own or rental to homeowner or no more rentals or whatever the hell you want to put in there.
Renter to owner with a 2, with a number 2.
Yeah, if that's available, just do it and it'll tell you.
Got it.
Boom. Now that is the URL you're going to use.
Okay, so we'll click that one. All right.
And then in the ads manager,
If I can get the
go
banner
in.
okay. There we go.
Once you get into the ads manager, make sure you type in HTTPS, the 2 dots, colon, that's colon.
Colon.
And then //.
Who thought to name that a colon? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
There
so
you go.
got the URL in there. So the display link on at Columbia goes to my actual website, not this page. So
That's fine.
that is okay.
You should probably change the copy so it doesn't say from Bryce Vance to everyone at 5:38 p.m. That might help.
Hey, you know what? That might interrupt some people. You never know.
Yeah, good pattern interrupts, but they'll be like, who the hell's this guy?
Okay.
All right, and then put your headline in.
Headline. Oh.
Your headline should just be the first thing. It's the little star of the house. Hey, Chapin, house start.
Let's see. Yes, don't delay, and then H Haven. We're looking. Oh, so the headline is just H Haven. I see.
Yep. Oh, Chapin. I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Everybody calls it Chavins. I'm used to it. Okay.
And then your descriptions, though, we're looking for 19.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
And then
we'll just save it.
Yeah, and then just hit publish, and then you'll Facebook knows it's a legitimate page. Once you do that, then you're going to want to duplicate it over to that new community page. You'll get a better response, and you can shut this one down.
Okay. What am I going to do with the other copied one over here?
Go to it.
We're going to do a different copy on that one.
We can. Yeah, we absolutely can. This copy is the, what, desperately searching, or is it the same copy?
Well, let's see. Hang on.
I am so sore.
Oh yeah, you were getting after it last night, huh?
Ugh. Jesus.
Okay. So this one is looking for 10 eligible people for the first-time homebuyer incentive program. That's what this one is.
You can use the same copy on that one. In this one, I would put a video if you have like a cool video. If you don't, I would just utilize like a static image.
Okay.
Video just gets better engagement because it's the same rule of thumb, content's king. So
Right. Working on that. Okay, so on this one, first-time homebuyers, and I
since
can
you're
go.
using that same type of copy, just make sure that you have a phone site set up that kind of reverberates that copy. Does that make sense?
Yep. I'm pretty sure actually.
With this one, you could probably send it to the same landing page because the headline says renters.
Okay. Where's that at here? Where's my? Okay, so I don't actually have any HAP renters working for. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. As long as
So just make your headline, the Hey Chap and Renters portion.
Okay, and we'll copy this part.
Yep. I have far too many pages open right now.
And that would not be a good first-time home for a renter, I don't think. So we'll change that up.
Well, it depends. Are they renting out the Ritz-Carlton or?
Right, exactly. That one actually is going directly to my website, but we're going to change that. Oh, I'm sorry, renter to owner.
Oh, hey, now I have an unstable internet connection.
Man, it's
Nifty.
going around.
All right.
Okay, and description, I don't know.
I just use something from the copy, like we're looking for 10 people, or simply click below and fix the spelling or grammatical error there. You wrote exclusive not spelled correctly.
You wrote that.
Oh, was that when we were doing the Zoom, I took control of your mouse thing?
That's what it was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll take responsibility for that. I spelled it wrong.
Nobody's perfect.
Not the most seamless way to write copy though, through Zoom controlling somebody else's mouse.
Right. Look for 10.
And if you don't like the number 10, psychology, I mean, use 7, 17, 9, 19. 10's a good small round number. People like round numbers, but you may get a better result if you change that to 7 or 9 or 17 or 19. Or
How about 14?
let's try 14.
Nobody likes 13, so we'll go 14. For first-time home buyers. Okay, we'll just keep it like that.
All right. And then learn more. That's for fine, tracking good, offline
good.
good. And then you do the publish.
Okay. Here, let me do display link again here. Actually, renter.
The display link is optional. It's not required, but it won't hurt.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and then I'll just change.
Then remember,
Picture later.
content on your community page.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be like original content. Like you can hop on Google and find cool articles and news that has something to do with like real estate or property ownership or renters or like blogs or videos or whatever. And you can share it on that page and start a community discussion. Like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Or I was doing some research, found this. What do you guys think? You can do that.
Okay. And then should I just do a?
What was that?
Should invite like a bunch of people to it?
You can. It kind of depends on the way you're going. If you're going to invite people to page, remember you can't deposit likes. But if you're going to invite a bunch of people to page to add like social proof that the community page does exist, invite people that are in the area or people that have value to give.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I know a lot around here that own businesses, so.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So both of those are in review to add some content, and then we can.
Remember, the last thing, once you get that page done, you're going to go over to the campaigns tab. You're going to duplicate this campaign, and you're going to change the page it's coming from to the new community page. And then you can either leave this one on or you can shut this one off.
Okay. Sounds gravy.
All right. Any other questions for me, bud?
No, man. Just keeping on this.
I'm assuming you're curious about the Cairo set. Oh, I've got a Shopify store I'm helping somebody on that just came up. Just ignore that, people. Just ignore that.
I don't see. Oh, you're good.
No.
So, okay.
Well, since we're recording the thing, it records. So.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it catches that or not, but.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your Cairo stuff.
Yeah.
Are we wanting to do pregnant women, low back pain, new patient wellness, seniors? What's kind of your chiropractic clients ICA?
Well, we do have a decompression facility here, so we, back something that we handle all the time, stress.
Well, that phone site right there that I just sent you in chat. Do you see it?
Hang on, bring it up.
It's not the share funnel one. It's just going to take you to the funnel itself. This particular one, it's got a like standard little spine image. You'll want to change that, but you can use this one that'll do like new patient wellness as a good offer for them.
Hold, please. Well, communicates. Okay.
If it loads.
Okay.
There we go. And you can use this type of copy and offer for your Cairo client.
Right. Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
Make sense?
Yep.
All right. So let's wrap up because I've got to help Gladys before she kills me. So
No, I appreciate your time.
No problem. And then ping me once they're up. I'd love to see them. And then if you utilize this copy, let me know if you need the share funnel or if you want to just copy it and do your own thing. let me know there. We can get you rocking and rolling.
Okay. Yeah, I can probably just copy it. I'll keep it up here and get some good ideas and figure out how to target them.
Yeah, and make sure that if they're in, you said Chapin, right? I'm saying that
Yeah.
right now? Okay, in Chapin, if they're Chapin like Cairo, make it a little bit closer to that area. So like it could be like new patients in Chapin, VIP wellness package available now. Don't wait. Only 10 like Chapin residents or however you want to do it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I usually for my aero ads, I've been basically looking to about 10, maybe 15 miles.
Yeah.
And that really is because we're in the outskirts of town, and
Okay.
in town they're not going to go out of town to go to a chiropractor typically.
Yeah, and if they've got multiple locations, you can use geofencing and drop a pin like right at their location, and then use that pin for the area that you want them to serve. So.
Okay. All righty. Good, man. Well, take care. Take care of this. I don't want her getting pissed off at me.
No, you're good. I'm going to give her a call right now, and then I'll ping you. But if you don't have any more questions, message me if something comes up. Other than that, I'm excited to see these start rolling through your community page, and you start to get the same results we got on the test, which was about $3.11 a lead for RE. And then conversely, I think they were like $4.89 or something. Not on this particular funnel because we have never sent traffic to it. The one I sent you is just a template that we use to show like how these can work for insurance. But we have ran Cairo ones in the past, and they were like $5 or less for initial information, and then we did a whole retargeting and nurturing campaign. So
Cool. I'll definitely let you know. We can get it back on here, and I can share a results page, some charts.
let's do it. I will talk to you shortly.
Thanks, man. We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.